Good morning and welcome to this week's episode of the Friday Tech Roundup. Now, as you've probably noticed, I'm not your usual tech guru. Eloise has let me take the reins this week, so let's hope I can do it some justice. Are you ready to dive into the latest tech news? Let's go. Number one, a fresh startup company in Brighton has developed a tech that's 150 times more accurate than GPS. The company is called Naurt and was co-founded by Jack Medalena and Nicholas Slack in April 2020. The team currently consists of just 8 people, but they expect this to expand to 15 people by the end of the year. This new technology doesn't require any new hardware to implement and is able to pinpoint the exact location within 10 centimetres anywhere across the globe, whether you're inside or outside. Medalena has said that they use a combination of algorithms, AI, machine learning, a heavy processing of data, and a deep knowledge of how precise tracking actually works. How they do this is trade secret, but they said that they do all their work in the cloud and don't require anything locally. This enables them to offer the solution as simple as a plug and play. You can read more in this story in the comments in the first link below. Number 2, Google has unveiled a tool that helps spot skin, hair and nail conditions based on images uploaded by patients. The tool, which is set to launch later this year, was unveiled at the annual developer conference and has been awarded a CE mark for use as a medical tool in Europe. Professor Tim Underwood, head of cancer sciences at the University of Southampton, has said such tools have the potential to provide more tailored treatments to patients. He states that the application of AI, both in cancer and in other areas of medicine, informs the conversation around what diagnosis and what treatment to offer an individual. With 10 billion searches on Google for skin, hair and nail conditions per year, this is sure to be a major development for health tech. You can read more on the story using the second link in the comments below. Number 3, the Conti cyber gang strikes again. The Ireland Health Service has been hit by a major ransomware attack and patients' details have begun to be leaked online. Irish Prime Minister Michael Martin has apparently ruled out paying any sort of ransom to the gang, saying that they won't be engaging in any sort of that stuff. Conti are reportedly asking for around 20 million euros, which is around 15 million pounds for us Brits. With that, they've promised to delete the stolen data from their systems and provide a decryptor tool after receiving the ransom. The gang's ransom note suggested that they had encrypted SQL servers and file servers and exfiltrated more than 700 gigabytes of confidential data, including phone numbers and the addresses of doctors, nurses and patients. You can read more in this story using the third link in the comments below. Number 4, the ICO has fined contact tracing service Tested Me Limited for using personal details for marketing. The company sent 84,000 nuisance emails to people who had scanned their QR codes to check into venues at the height of the pandemic. The organisation has been hit with an £8,000 fine, and whilst the ICO feels that they didn't deliberately set out to violate the privacy and electronic communications regulations, this has still been deemed as negligent. You can read more on this story using the fourth link in the comments below. And finally, number 5, Microsoft is moving out of the workplace by releasing a personal version of its video conferencing platform. This version will allow you to chat to family and friends all day long for free, share calendar invites, polls and files just like the corporate version. By making Teams available to the general public for non-work use, Microsoft aims to make Teams more of an everyday experience, similar to the way people use apps like Google Chat, both at work and in their personal time. If you want to read more on this story, check out the 5th link in the comments below. So that's all the tech news we've got time for. Thanks for joining me on this week's episode of the Friday Tech Roundup. But before you go, I've got a few shout outs. We're really excited to announce that ECS has become a partner of the Tech Talent Charter just in time for their hackathon. Our very own Olwyn was able to take part in this hackathon, so take a look at her blog in the 6th link in the comments below. And last but not least, the DevOps Playground will be taking place on Thursday, the 27th of May, where Gillian will be teaching you how to get hands-on with Lambda integration with AWS using Python Boto 3. So I hope you've enjoyed this week's episode of the Friday Tech Roundup. I look forward to catching up with you soon with even more tech news.